Punchboard Media,
where we all
bring something
to the table.
Pull up a chair
at punchboardmedia.com.
Okay, yet more 2019 Origins. We're here at NorthStar Games with Bruce. We're not talking about baseball cards, we're talking about board games.
We're talking about board games, god darn it. What I love is the thing that was really upsetting to people I said, the part that no one cares about, I decided to censor. And that makes me super happy. Thank you so much for watching Cloak and Meeple here on day 11 of Origins. It's a wonderful show, but by this point you're like, I feel like I've been in Columbus for an awfully long time. Note the change in shirt, because it's Pride here today in Columbus. It's always Pride in Columbus, but they also have a parade today, which is wonderful. It's a beautiful city, and I love this show. I don't know how you feel about it.
I love this show.
Yeah, this is I got like 2 or 3 I really like, but this is, especially of the big, like, pure board gaming shows, this is my favorite one I do all year, so I'm glad to be here. And I'm glad to see you, because this is the one you guys come to.
Yes.
So it's always nice to have a chance to sit down and talk to you, and then also tell you about a whole bunch of games.
Awesome.
So let's do exactly that.
Let's do that.
The game thing. So available here at the show for the first time is Dirty Pig. Dirty Pig, the new game in our Happy Planet line of games. In Germany, it was Drexel, which if you're German, you're probably giggling right now. If you're not, hey, it's called Dirty Pig. It was almost called Filthy Pig. And we looked at each other and we were like, that sounds too dirty. And then we were like, but literally the other name is Dirty Pig. And we were like, doesn't sound as dirty as Filthy Pig. So we called it Dirty Pig. Dirty Pig, I'm going to show you what I call the magic trick real quick, okay? So, pigs, they are clean, they are very sad. They are dirty, they are very happy. You can make a pig dirty with a Dirty Pig card, very, very simple. You win by getting all of your pigs dirty. So, you might want to clean somebody else's pig. If you do, makes them sad again. The most efficient way to clean everyone's pigs is with a rainstorm, because you are not only an agrarian, you are also a weather wizard. The pigs hate this mess, so they will go into the barn to protect themselves from the rain. However, you can still go in the barn and clean that pig. Pigs hate that mess, so they have managed just a small amount of engineering and home improvement, and they will put a door on the barn. They put a door on the barn, you can't get in there. But we have established you are not only an agrarian, what are you? A weather wizard. Because of that, you can choose to take a lightning bolt and burn their barn down. Pigs hate this mess. They, once again, getting basic rudimentary engineering and home improvement, have managed to put a lightning rod on top of their barn. If a pig is dirty in a barn with a door and a lightning rod, they cannot get clean. But that doesn't matter. You just need to get your pigs dirty. You don't need to build them in a full armament. First person to get all their pigs dirty wins the game. Plays 2 to 6 players. Takes maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
That sounds like a blast.
I would actually say probably, I take that back, less than 10 minutes in most cases. So that is available now at the show and at your local retailers. So should we move on to more things?
More things.
Let's do exactly that. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Wits and Wagers. It's Vegas, baby. So you may remember a couple years ago, we put out Wits and Wagers Vegas, or Vegas Wits and Wagers, depending on how you were saying it at the time. It was a giant mat. It was a mat. It was like 3 foot by 2 foot. You could swaddle a small dog with it. I loved it. I love it, present tense. But it's so big, it's hard to move places, it's expensive to produce, it's expensive to buy. It's a great piece if you're looking to really impress your family, or a game convention, or a game show. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. But it's a little big, it's a little pricey. So we decided to make a version. This is going to be available at Target. It'll be available the week of Gen Con. So it will be premiered at Gen Con in our booth, and also at Target. So, if you are part of Gen Con, pick it up on the way to Gen Con. If you're part of Gen Can't, you can celebrate Gen Can't by picking up the brand new Vegas Wits and Wagers. We kept, if you'll take the time to look down at the board real quick, we kept the red and black. We kept the round tracker that we had here. We have doubled down on making the chips look like they came out of a casino. We've also decided to make the cards so that they look like the player boards look like casino cards, which is super, super cool. So we've really doubled down on the Vegas look. Also, if you had the other Vegas, about 35 or 40 questions are duplicated, but all the rest of the questions are brand new.
Okay.
So, brand new content, a smaller board, a more reasonable price point, so you can come grab it. And it's going to be at, I believe, every Target store all over the country. Grab it, love it. It's wonderful. If you have family and friends that haven't heard of it, this is the version for them to grab.
This is a great game to get people into board games as well.
It certainly is. It's also just a great board game. Like, in addition to a great, like, gateway game, it's also just, like, a good game. Yeah. Should we talk about more stuff?
More stuff.
Let's do more stuff. Next, we have the Quacks of Quedlinburg. Big hit. People love it. Sold out here at the show already, which makes sense because it's day 17 here at Origin, so eventually we were going to have to sell out of it. But sold out pretty quickly. Don't worry, it should be in your stores right now. I know it's been out of print for a while. It is back. This, coming out of Gen Con, is, and I don't know how good your German is,
Not very.
Die Krautaxen.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. It is the Herb Witches. The Herb Witches is going to add a whole bunch of new content. Hey, you want a 5th player? I got a 5th player for you. Hey, Bruce, I say as if you at home are talking to me directly. Every time I play the game, we go off the end of the spoon. You don't, but you're going to tell me that because everybody always tells me that. So now we have the extra overflow bowl. So if you go over the edge, now there's a place to put more chips to get more points at the end of the game. So that's cool. Next, we have new books. Look, so many books. So many books, so many new books. Here's the big book that's going to shock everybody. There is now a 6th pumpkin. There is a book with a 6th pumpkin. 6th pumpkin. We also have a brand new ingredient called Loco Weed. Loco Weed.
One more time.
Loco Weed. I see the shirt. I know you know. So Loco Weed has no value normally. The value is determined by the book. One side of it, you get the value of the Loco Weed is the value of the amount of Loco Weed in your pot already. And the other side is the Loco Weed is the value of your rat tails plus 1 to a maximum of 4. So you can buy Loco Weed, play the game poorly, not get points, and then use them to shoot ahead, which is super duper awesome. And the final thing you might say to yourself, Bruce, and I say literally you might say that, Bruce, it's called the Herb Witches. Where are the Herb Witches?
Where are the Herb Witches?
Thank you so much for asking. I'm glad you set me up for that. The game also has 3 witches. They are in 3 colors. You get 3 witch pennies. You get a silver witch penny, a gold witch penny, and a bronze witch penny. You can use them to pay a witch to help you once a game. You can use each coin once, and there are 3 witches, each with a unique power. These powers, the bronze witch says, give me your bronze penny, and I will double your buying value for the turn. In this one, our gold witch says, give me your gold penny, and for 1 ruby, you can move up your drop or flip over your potion. Normally that costs 2 rubies. The silver witch says, give me your silver penny, and if you explode, I will still let you use your potion to throw one of your white chips back to essentially unexplode. So they do all kinds of cool stuff. There's 4 of each witch. You choose one randomly at the beginning of the game. So there's so much more variety, more players, more ingredients, more books, more of everything. If you already like Quacksalber, as we like to call it, Quacks of Quedlinburg, but some people are like, oh, to me it'll always be Die Quacksalber von Quedlinburg. If you like the game, the expansion's amazing. It will be out at Gen Con. It will be at your local store very, very soon after.
Is there more?
Oh my God, there's so much more. Next, we have Oceans. Oceans just did a big Kickstarter. We did a $750,000 Kickstarter, which is huge for us. We are going to begin fulfillment soon. This will be out in the 4th quarter. It is everything that you love about the Evolution games, but not exactly the Evolution games, quite frankly. Let's push that. Good work. Let's take a quick look. I'm going to give you just a quick, very brief look at this. So, if you take a look, we have 2 decks. 1 deck, which is, we're still in a work in progress situation. 1 deck is exactly what you're used to when you play Evolution. It is art by Catherine Hamilton. It is, I believe in this version, it is 12 different traits. They balance on the head of a pin. It is a perfect and beautiful game. But gamers right now often say, like, I don't want a perfect, beautiful game. I want something that's going to be wacky and crazy, and every time I play it, it's a little bit different. And you know what? Good on ya. We're ready. We have a thing called the Deep. The Deep is 100 traits with 100 different pictures, and since you're doing the camera, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you the hot baseball drop, where we drop the cards one at a time like a Topps commercial, and show you all the beautiful pictures. Cthulhu Leech, Cavitation Bullet. So these things, Draconic, it breathes water fire. So these are things that either A, might exist in our world, B, do exist in our world, but at the edge of what science knows, or C, are never likely going to exist in our world. We've got the Leviathan, the Apex Predator, which this is the better Apex Predator than the one you find in the normal deck because you have to pay fish to play it. But this one, it is still a mix of an orca whale, a shark, and Mike Tyson, but it's a photo negative. Fast metabolism. It's so symbiotic. Hey, look how cute that smell is. It's the Kraken. Release the Kraken. So all that stuff is in there, and you're going to see like maybe 10 of those cards per game. So it really creates a whole bunch of great situations where you can start working with the deep cards. Gives you a great play space to kind of learn how to use those, and gives you a chance, quite frankly, to do something that normally in the Evolution series you don't get to do, which is just explore new stuff for game after game after game. And not just strategically. Not just I've learned how to use the cards I understand in new and different ways, like chess. You're looking at the same game, but you can learn a lot of new things. In this, we're saying not just that, but also you can literally see new presents all the time, new cards every game. So that'll be out in fourth quarter.
I can attest, I backed this game. I got a chance to play it, and you showed us how to play it, and this is absolutely fantastic. I'm glad that you have my money.
I'm also glad I have your money. Thank you. And out there, remember, if there's a way I can have some of your money, please, NorthStarGames.com. Or if you have very specific questions that require me to answer for you to finally give us your money, please, at NorthStar Games everywhere on social media. We got one more thing to show you.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay. This is the Taverns of Tiefenthal. It'll be called the Taverns of Tiefenthal when we get it. Right now it's in German, Die Tavernen in Tiefenthal. This is the new Wolfgang Warsch game. Wolfgang Warsch, same guy who did Quacks. This is his new game. It is a mix of a dice draft, a deck builder, and an engine builder.
Okay.
Yep, you are building a little bar. Now the problem is for the amount of time it takes to set the little bar up, it takes like a good maybe minute and a half to do. But I'm just going to show you. You literally have a little bar. As you go through the game, you are going to upgrade parts of your little bar. So I have it upside down. So like if you have a bar with 3 tables, when you upgrade, you literally flip the puzzle piece over, and now you have a bar with 4 tables. But it's really neat. If you know Diner Dash, it's kind of like Diner Dash, but it is a super cool game. We're going to have it in fourth quarter. If you talk about shows, it'll probably be at like PAX Unplugged, but it'll be in your stores. We're not tying it to a show, so it'll be in your stores as soon as we can get it there, most likely by fourth quarter 2019.
Awesome.
Yeah, so much stuff.
So much stuff.
So much stuff.
But definitely, if you're here at Origins,
then you're not seeing this. If you're here at Origins,
no,
this is probably...
This will be up Sunday.
This will be, but it'll be up Sunday, and the show ends...
Sunday.
The show ends Sunday.
But that's like day 57?
But that's like day 57. So if you can get in a DeLorean and go back to day 17, come check it out. Or at booth 113 in the dealer hall. We'd love to see you, especially if you're a time traveler, because that would just be cool.
But thank you so much, Bruce, for talking to us.
Thank you, and thank you every year for stopping by and giving me the time and taking the time out of your schedule to do this, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you.
You're very welcome, and thank you for watching, and thank you for filming.